this is Max Forte back again with another video, this time to bring you my top 10 complimented fragrances of 2013. I know it's a little bit late for this video, but I figured, I had bits and, pieces of this video that I had put together, and I figured let me release it now, and then next year for 2014, I'll release that earlier in 2015. So I'm going to start with 5 honorable mentions that I had to have it mentioned because they're great and I wear them quite a bit. Not as much as my top 10 anymore. But every time I did wear them, I got tons of compliments. But the top 10 are the most fragrances that I wore last year. And the caveat and the disclaimer for this video is these are my favorite fragrances. As far as compliment goes, they might not be my favorite in my personal opinion, but they are my favorite for compliment getters. These fragrances that I wore, in this top 10, let's say if I wore them 20 times, 30 times, and out of those times I got 90-95% of the time compliments, they're going to be here. So I'm going to start with the 5 honorable mentions. I'm going to go quickly, so I'm just going to put them all here in one shot so you can get a feel for them. And one of them is none other than Nautica Voyage, which in my opinion for bang for the buck, this is one of the best aquatics out there. This is another one that I love. Gucci Pour Homme 2. I think this is when Gucci did fragrances right. The tea-based fragrance reminds you a little bit of Tea for Two by L'Artisan. It's a great fragrance. You're going to get compliments a little bit closer to the skin, but it's a great one. The other honorable mention is Spice Bomb by Viktor & Rolf. It's a great fragrance. Beautiful cinnamon, reminds you a little bit of Tobacco Vanille, a little bit of 1899 Hemingway, but it's a beautiful fragrance and definitely one to check out, and you're going to get noticed and compliments with it. Next one is obviously Jean Paul Gaultier, Le Male. This one needs no introduction. There's nothing to talk about. It's a masterpiece, timeless piece. Is one that you are going to get noticed. You're going to get compliments. Longevity and projection is great on that as well. And last but not least, one that has to be here, it's my significant other's favorite fragrance on me, and I do enjoy the smell, even though a lot of people say it's loud and it's pretty much a going out, clubbing type of scent, but I disagree. I think it's a great fragrance. You do what you will with your fragrances, and this is awesome in my skin, so it's definitely honorable mention. I didn't want to put it in top 10 because it would have been a little bit biased, because obviously it's my significant other's favorite. Guys, without further ado, let's jump into the top 10 most complimented fragrances of 2013. Number 10, none other than by the house of Amouage, Reflection Man. This is a beautiful woody floral musk. Reminds you a little bit of Le Male, but I think it's more sophisticated, more elegant, better quality ingredients. It's like a more mature Le Male, if you will. So that's my number 10 on the most complimented of 2013. Number 9 is one that is, to me, another timeless piece. Every time I wear this, I get compliments. Is one that needs to be here. I love this fragrance. Thank goodness I have a couple bottles of this. I have a couple 2.5 and about one 4.2. This is Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, the original formulation with the sticker on it. Beautiful fragrance. This is a little bit more on the mature side, very fresh, a little bit spicy, a little bit woodsy. Fantastic fragrance. Great presence. You're going to get noticed. You're going to get compliments. Beautiful fragrance. Number 9 on my most complimented of 2013. Number 8 is from the house of Chanel. It's none other than Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. This is a beautiful key lime meringue, creamy pie, beautiful lemony citrus creaminess. It starts off fresh and creamy, and then it dries down to this beautiful woodsy citrus creamy skin scent. Beautiful fragrance from top to bottom. Unbelievable. Alright, so carrying on, number 7. Number 7 is none other than, number 7, guys, it's another one by the house of Chanel, and this is Chanel Bleu de Chanel. Bleu de Chanel is a fragrance that grew on me. In the beginning, everybody was saying that this thing was, was too safe. It was very boring. But I gotta tell you, this is a beautiful woody aromatic scent. It was, released in 2010. You get ginger, you get nutmeg, get a little bit of flowers, jasmine, sandalwood, vetiver, incense. It's just beautiful. You're going to get tons of compliments with this. You can wear it casual, dress up, dress down. Beautiful fragrance, guys. Number 7 on my top 10 most complimented of 2013. Number 6, I picked 2. It's a combination. Sometimes I actually layer these 2, but basically one is for the early part of the day, like morning and afternoon. This is mostly for the night, hence the name La Nuit de l'Homme, the night of the man. So both of these fragrances are fantastic. They don't need introduction. I mean, you guys are tired of hearing about those 2. They are great. They're phenomenal for compliments. They smell fantastic. You can't go wrong. Yves Saint Laurent, L'Homme, La Nuit de l'Homme. If you haven't checked it out, guys, do yourself a favor, check it out. You are missing on some great smelling fragrances. Number 5, it's another great fragrance. It's actually a duo, again, by the house of Dior, Christian Dior. We have Dior Homme and Dior Homme Intense. Great fragrances, guys. Whether you have the old original formula or reformulation, guys, they're great. Obviously, if you have the original formula, it's going to be a little more resinous, a little bit more projection, a little bit more longevity. They're going to be better, I think, done than the new reformulated version, 2012 and up. But I think that they're great, nevertheless, whether you have the older or the new. Fantastic scents, guys. This is almost over. I have a couple of backup bottles. I have another 3.4 and one 1.7. It's a great fragrance, and this is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance, guys. Check it out. Dior, from the house of Dior. Number 5 for me, guys, on the most complimented of 2013. Number 4 is one that is definitely my favorite from this house. Over the past couple of years, you heard a lot of buzz about this fragrance, and it's no surprise because it is great. Compared to Tom Ford's Private Blend Plum Japanese, also this has plum. This one also has plum in the notes, and it's fantastic, guys. If you haven't checked this out, this is a beautiful woody aromatic fragrance. It's got oud, a more subdued oud. If you don't like oud so much, if you think it's a little bit it's got that strong medicine kind of vibe. This doesn't have that. It's very subdued oud. It's got plum, rose, some flowers, musk. It's just beautifully done, guys. It's one of my favorites from the house of Bond, and it's extremely well complemented when I wear this, especially in fall, winter. You can't go wrong. I think it's better than Tom Ford's Plum Japanese because it does last longer on my skin, and it's got a little something else that it makes it for my skin better than Plum Japanese, and I have both, but I do get more compliments with this. Top 3, guys. Top 3, I gotta go with this one from the house of Guerlain, Tonka Imperial, guys. Tonka Imperial is beautiful. It's a masterpiece, a perfect 10. Can't go wrong every time I wear this in fall or winter time, especially if I'm dressed up. I get a ton of compliments with this. People want to know what I'm wearing, where can they get it. So Tonka Imperial by Guerlain. Number 3. Number 2 is another one that shines when it's cold out, and it's, again, the only one by the house of Tom Ford that I have on a 100ml bottle, and it's Tobacco Vanille. Guys, masterpiece. Not much to talk about it. You know all about it. It's beautiful, beautiful fragrance. If you haven't checked it out, which I'm sure you have, do yourself a favor and check it out. Last but not least, number 1, most complimented. Yes, it's Creed Aventus, guys. The one that does the job every time I wear it. Tons of compliments. That's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon.